Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's the Y2K collector, and GameStop has officially played us. I just got a couple emails from GameStop's website, uh, talking about their, I guess their Black Friday deal, and it's trash. If you're a video game collector, if you're a retro game collector, it's trash. I didn't see anything about a buy two get one. I didn't see anything about a 4 under 20 for 40. I didn't see anything about a 4 under 10 for 20. Um you would think that with all of this like retro GameStop hoopla that there would have been some type of Black Friday deal around retro games. Unless I completely missed an email, or I'm missing something. If there's a promotion or a sale on retro games or even pre-owned games, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love for you to share it with me. The Y2K crew is usually pretty excellent at letting me know if there's a promotion or a sale that I've like missed or didn't catch wind of. But GameStop, man, like I feel like they are more focused on Pokemon cards, toys, pops, plushies, Mario hats, and it's really not about the games anymore. And I understand, like, from what I understand, like, GameStop doesn't make much money from like new Switch games or new games, period. Which is why I think they've gone with that whole like pre-owned, like GameStop new, which is why they open everything. Like, I think they just have a hard time not selling, but making money from new games. I guess the profit margins aren't there. They make more money off of retro stuff, which is fine. But to go from just a year ago being able to take advantage of some pretty sick deals to where now it's like there's nothing. I don't want to hold my breath for like any Christmas deals or New Year's deals, because we already saw that in third quarter they didn't offer any buy two get one. So this is just lame, and it's really really sad. Um it's sad. I was gonna make a video highlighting the best or the most valuable slash rare pickups from GameStop, but considering this, what they're doing now, I'm not even gonna make anything elaborate. I'm just gonna show you what you used to be able to get from GameStop at 35 to 40% off. These are my most rare slash expensive pickups for 2024. First up, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. This was a $100 game. It's now like a $65 to $70 game. When I got it from GameStop, they were having the buy two get one, so I was able to take advantage there. Next up, Mega Man X2. This is probably my best pickup from GameStop ever. Just because of the rarity and just the complete blind luck that I had with getting this. And I didn't find this in store. I actually got this online, and it was authentic. But yeah, it's just crazy to see how they could go from this to what they're doing now. But that's neither here nor there. Third best pickup was the most recent pickup from GameStop, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. It's actually a really good run and gun shooter on the NES. Like really, really good. You could play as different G.I. Joe characters. You have different weapons. Really, very, very good game for the NES. I'm pleasantly surprised when I played this one. Oh, by the way, this is a $90 to $100 game. Lunar 2. I actually got this with all the extras, the little necklace that it comes with, all the like the card cover manual, all that jazz. I just didn't get the box, the actual outer box. But this was one of the better pickups from GameStop this year. Got this for like $45 or something, or $50, and this is like 100, and even without like the overarching box, even with just everything that I have, this is still like 145 to $150, so not bad on that. I'm telling you, man, GameStop used to have the deals, man. It's crazy. Lunar Silver Star Story. I actually found this the same day I found Lunar 2 with all the extras, just no main box. And all the discs were like brand new. Like, I don't know where they got these games from, but they were literally like flawless. Not a scratch, not even a piece of dust. Um, Lunar, I think the first one was like 120 maybe or so. But that was another pickup this year. All these pickups were from this year. This is crazy how like you go GameStop starts the year off so great and then I don't know. Anyway, next up, Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes. This was a $100 game. This is also dropped in value over this year. This is a game that's gone down. Mario Party 6, I've talked about this game a lot, but this was an in-store pickup. Found this, complete in box, good pickup. Kirby's Air Ride, this was another in-store pickup. Found this in the store. Actually, I had to do a case swap because the original case had a bunch of like dried soda on it or something. Thankfully, it was only on the plastic, not on the cover art. Brotherhood of Steel. This is probably the rarest game I found at GameStop. Like I know I said Mega Man X2, but I never even knew this game existed prior to seeing it at GameStop. This is Fallout, Brotherhood of Steel, but it plays like a top-down shooter. So very, very interesting game. Very, very interesting game. Another GameStop pickup. This is without the manual. This is like $65. With the manual, it's about 100 or so. Very good pickup from GameStop. Parappa the Rapper 2, not super expensive. This is probably like a $60 to $70 game, but very unique, very rare. Not one that I would have thought I would have found at GameStop. Very, very good game. Shadow Hearts. This is probably the most valuable pickup of 2024. The most expensive game by far. Spent 70. This is like $120 to $140 game. This is Shadow Hearts on the PlayStation 2. Classic RPG. Yeah, this was probably the most expensive pickup of 2024. Right behind it, if not neck and neck with it, was Def Jam Fight for New York. I actually got this disc only, had to get a replacement case, but I was able to find one online for it was either like 11 or $20, something really cheap. And the case came with the manual at that. I think it was so cheap because it was Greatest Hits, but Greatest Hits still goes for a decent price. So Def Jam Fight for New York is like $100 to $120 game. And there is one person who follows me. This message is for you. I am not selling my copy of Def Jam Fight for New York. I apologize. I have a subscriber who comments all the time. He wants to buy my copy if I ever sell it. I'm not selling this copy anytime soon. However, I recently saw a copy on GameStop's website. Now, odds are it's probably disc only, but I think they had it for like $94, which is probably like either market value or maybe $5 less. So if you really want to get a copy, you can check their website. But I think this game is going down in value, in my opinion. Last pickup of this year was Metroid Trilogy. This one I picked up for like $60. This was like $100 and something game. I think this one is going down too. Retro game prices are just going down in general. I mean, in some cases, I feel like every time I say that, I get a bunch of people under my comments like, no, they're not. They're going up. They're getting higher. Y2K, you're going crazy. What are you smoking? And it's like, in some cases, retro prices are going down. In some cases, retro prices are going up. And in most cases, retro prices are staying the same. I think as a whole, there's really not much movement in retro game prices. And I think GameStop's entry into the fray, believe it or not, it's actually kind of helped stabilize prices to a degree. But not stabilize them, but almost like validate them in a way. Because they look at what like price charting and like eBay is selling games for, and then they just mark it at that. And outside of mom and pop shops, most people who don't normally look for retro games, they're gonna get exposure to retro games when they actually go to a GameStop and they see it on the shelf. Maybe they walk in looking for like a Switch game or a PS5 game, but if they see like a PlayStation 2 game, they're gonna be like, wow, PlayStation 2, I haven't seen this in forever. GameStop selling this stuff now. And then that will probably get a lot of like just casual shoppers re-intrigued, if that's a word, into retro games. So we got to see where it goes. I have a feeling 2025 is going to be a very interesting year for retro games. Either we're going to see a huge drop off in retro games, or I don't want to say it's going to shoot up, but something's going to happen in the retro game community in 2025. My mind says that we're going to see more decreases in value than increases in value. but I think that the decreases in value are going to happen with a lot of the common stuff. I feel like the stuff that's already rare, the stuff that's already priced high, is going to stay high and probably slowly creep up. But a lot of the common retro games you will probably see drop. So I don't know if that matters to you or not. It doesn't really matter too much to me because everything that I have in my collection is stuff that I want, stuff that I like, and the stuff that I don't want, I'm slowly selling off online. But that does it for me, man. It's really sad. What a great year, man. What a great year from GameStop. I got all this stuff from GameStop. Great, amazing games. And this is the tip of the iceberg. If I were to pull out all the retro stuff that I got from GameStop this year, it'd be crazy. But it's going to be over now. I mean, they're not really trying to do any deals. They're not trying to do any buy two get ones. They're not trying to do any like bundle deals. Which means outside of like your pro member points, if you're a pro member, and then outside of any like random specials that they have, it's really not going to be worth it because you're going to be paying complete in box prices for disc based games that are coming disc only. So that just eliminates all the disc based games. Like, it's not even worth looking at their disc based games. And then that just means it's only really worth looking at their cartridge based games. And, those fly off the shelf. They fly off the shelf and they're usually gone online pretty darn quick. People really snap those up. And then, God forbid, you actually run into something extremely rare like Gamer Aimer. Well, forget it. They're just not going to sell it to you. They're just going to straight up tell you to your face, we're not going to sell it to you because we want to keep it for ourselves because we know it's rare. Interesting times. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the current promotion for 2024 when it comes to GameStop's Black Friday deals. Hopefully you had a great weekend and a great Sunday. I had an amazing Sunday. Spent the whole day with fam, cooking, made an amazing lasagna. I might just go up and get another slice. And yeah, help my daughter with a project for school, and it's picture time. So we got her this amazing dress. She's gonna rock that for picture day, and just a really good day. And now I'm gonna try to complete Blasphemous. I doubt I get through it tonight. I'm at like 77 or 78% through with the game, but there's so much backtracking in Blasphemous. There's so much backtracking in that game to unlock new weapons and upgrades and abilities and specials and like to complete side missions and side tasks. But one thing I'll give the game is that I love how everything ties into everything. I've played games where they're like side missions, but the side missions are completely like detached from the main storyline. They do nothing to enhance the plot. They do nothing to further the story or give deeper understanding into the lore. They do none of that. The good thing with Blasphemous is that yes, there's a lot of backtracking, but all of it builds on itself. Like every item you get, every NPC you talk to helps to just build and give a deeper understanding into like the game. And the game has just a lot of mystery to it, a lot of intrigue to it. So you almost find yourself wanting to backtrack because you want to get a better understanding of what's going on. You want to understand the different characters in the game, and it's truly one of the best 2D sprite based games I've played in a really long time. I mean, I really feel like Blasphemous is like the Castlevania Symphony of the Night / Hagane / I don't even know. It's like that for this generation of like 2D sprite based gaming. I can't think of another like 2D sprite based game that's just that intriguing and well done with great animations and great story and great plot and great weapons and just the whole 9 yards. If you guys can think of something that's better, let me know. There's a lot of games that try to mimic the style. The Last Faith, just too many to mention. Moonscars, there's just too many to mention. Bloodstained, there's so many games that try to do kind of like similar style, but really Blasphemous it really stands out on its own. Yeah, at least for that style of 2D sprite based games. When it comes to like 2D sprite based run and guns for me on the Switch, man, I'm gonna have to say like Hunt Down, is top tier for me. Hunt Down is like really one of the better ones. Val Faris. A lot of people forgot about Val Faris, but Val Faris is like sick. It's really one of the better run and gun shooters on the Switch. I mean, it's on the PS4 too, but like that's a really good one. If you've never heard of Val Faris, you got to check that one out. I beat that one. I played that. I was addicted to that game. I beat that game like quick, like in a week. Um, well, that's not quick by some people's standards. Some people could probably beat Val Faris in a day, but for me, beating it in a week was quick. But I'm rambling. That does it for me. Hopefully, you all had a good weekend. I will catch you this week. It's the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.